morning, guys. Welcome to another day of math. And as I had mentioned to you guys, today we're going to be working with our first learning activity. Poco? No quiero. Okay. So today, as I mentioned, we want to basically do that. And what I want us to do before we begin, and Jerome, don't let me kick you out of my class. Emerson, you are a guest. You should be observing. Um, And what I want us to do in the chat is I want you guys, everybody, to type one type of angle, and I'm stressing on the word angle. I don't want anybody to put intersecting, parallel, perpendicular, skew, because those are not angles, those are lines. I want you to type one type of angle that was mentioned in class yesterday. And those of you that have your package, that is in the package. One type of angle that is formed by pairs of lines. And when I count to three, everybody's gonna send that at the same time. It doesn't matter if other persons have the same one as you, right? But I just need you guys to type one type of angle that we talked about yesterday and that is in your package and that is in the content for this week, right? So at the count of three, I would like everybody to send their answers. One type of angle that we talked about yesterday, one type of angle that is in your content or in your package. 1, 2, 3. Send your answers. Adjacent angles, very good. Straight line angle, vertical angle, vertically opposite angles. Okay. Okay, I see adjacent angles, vertical angles, straight line angles. Okay, anybody else? Anybody remembers a different kind of angle? We did quite a few of them. Vertical, adjacent, straight. I see everybody putting those ones. We also did corresponding angles. We did interior angles. We did exterior angles. We did so many types of angles yesterday just to cover the basics of them. So now what we want to do is basically just talk about the work for this week and reviewing kinds of lines. So today we're going to talk about the types of lines. So it's not really calculating angles. Let me share this tab instead. You guys can see the Jamboard. And what we want to be doing in this first activity is basically just identifying the lines. So in the diagram that is given to us, which is this one, we have to be able to match the lines and then see if the two lines that are given to us is either parallel, is perpendicular, is intersecting, right? Or if they are skew. So everybody understands what we are going to be doing? Can I begin?
Miss, that's not practice work.
Yeah, this is the first activity in your package in your in Google Classroom. Yes? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, Miss. Yes.
Okay. So as I had mentioned to you guys, you would have to have this open with you guys so that you guys are working with it as along with me. So and then what we are doing, because I do have the entire table here with for us to work with. In your case, because you have a copy of the document, you can go ahead and you can highlight it, the text. So you can the letter and then you just highlight it because I don't think that you will be able to actually circle it. So you can go ahead and just highlight the letter that is in your document. And then those of you that have a package, you can just go ahead and circle as you're going along in the package. Right? So morning, Eimer. So this is our diagram, and the first question that we have here is AB and FG. AB and FG. So let's look at those two lines. We have AB and FG. Everybody can see that writing that I did?
Yes, miss.
Let me, yes. Let me see if I can zoom this. Okay, there you go. AB and FG. What kind of lines are they? Parallel, intersecting. Repeat again.
Parallel line.
Parallel lines. Very good. So now when you come here in your table, then you guys are supposed to circle the one that is on the parallel or highlight it. And then that letter, you're going to come to this one and you are going to write the letter there. And yes, everybody's getting the gist of what we have to do?
Yes.
Okay, good. Next one. It's AG, AG, and PQ. AG, AG is this one, AG, and then PQ.
The intersecting line.
Intersecting line, very good. So in my table over here, I'm gonna circle intersecting lines, and that is letter I. And then I'm gonna come to my puzzle here and put an I. Yes? The next one is FE and FG. FE, FE,
Perpendicular.
FE, and what was the other one? FG? Okay, this one. These two. What is it?
A perpendicular.
Perpendicular line. Very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and circle perpendicular line. And that is the letter K. And we go ahead and write the letter K. Yes? Anybody has any questions? Okay, looking at the other one, we have CD, CD and HE. So CD over here and HE over here. What are they?
Parallel line.
Parallel line, very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and circle parallel line. Number 4 is O. So then I'm just gonna write an O here as well. Yes? The other one we have AG and HD. AG, AG, right there. And what was the other one? HD.
HP.
This one over here. What are these two?
Parallel.
Parallel?
Yes, miss.
Parallel lines. Okay, so I'm gonna circle parallel lines and then I write an L. And then the last one, PQ and HD. What is PQ and HD?
It's you cause it doesn't touch me.
Okay, let's look at it. PQ. And what is the other one?
HD.
And HD. HD is this one. And what are they?
Skew line.
Skew lines.
Yes.
Very good. And then that's the letter A. Letter A. Everybody understanding so far?
Yes, miss. Yes.
Okay, guys. So let's move on to over here. Mm-mm-mm. Let me move my first one. Okay. AH and HC. Check in your one. What is AH and HC? Anybody?
Perpendicular, miss?
Perpendicular. Very good. Perpendicular. So I'm going to write perpendicular over here. That's the second one. So we have the letter I. What is HD and JR? HD and JK, sorry. HD and
Intersecting.
intersecting. Very good. Intersecting. So I'm gonna circle intersecting, and that is L. And here we're gonna have an L. FG and BC. FG and BC.
Skew line.
Skew lines. Very good. Skew line. So we're gonna circle here skew line. And that is O. The other one, HC and AB.
Parallel line, miss.
Parallel line. Very good. And parallel line is B. So I'm gonna go ahead and write a B here. GD and AB.
Skew.
GD, this one, and AB, this one.
That's skew line, miss.
Skew lines, very good. They're not heading in the same direction. They're not intersecting. They're not making right angles. They're on different planes. So then this one makes it a skew. And I'm gonna circle skew over here and write the letter A. Right? So this is all we have so far. And FG and GD, what does that give you? FG,
Perpendicular.
FG and GD gives you perpendicular lines. So I'm gonna circle C and write a C here. Yes? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Is everybody understanding?
No questions.
No, miss.
Okay. So I am going to give you guys there's 6 of them. I'm gonna give you guys about 9 minutes, and I want you guys to do these 6 of them. Just look at the question and tell me if it's parallel, perpendicular, skew, intersecting. So
I
these
don't do
ones.
them, miss. I don't know all of them.
Okay. So I'm gonna, if you have done them, that's good. But I'm gonna give the class about 6 minutes to do that, and then we're just gonna quickly go over the answers and do the final activity for today. Is that clear with everybody?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So go ahead and do these 6 that are left. You just have to write in your, if you're using your notebook, just write parallel, perpendicular, skew, intersecting. All right. Okay, guys, are you finished? Okay. So, number 13. Edmond, what do you have? Edmond, are you there?
Right now, miss, right now.
Okay. Jerome, what do you have for number 13?
Parallel, miss.
You have parallel? Very good. It's parallel. 14. Daniel, what do you have for 14? Daniel,
This is in
what do you have for number
Intersecting.
14? Repeat again.
Q, miss.
Did you change your answer? Because I heard something different first.
No, miss, no.
Skew? That's what you said, skew? That's not the correct answer.
For what number, miss?
For number 14.
Perpendicular, miss.
14 is intersecting.
It's not perpendicular, it's intersecting. Very good, Eimer. Good try, guys. Number 15. Joshua, what do you have? I have a feeling you guys are not doing what I told you guys to do because I'm calling and you're not answering.
Miss 15 has Q line.
Very good, Philip. 15 is a skew line. Ashanti, what do you have for 16? Derek, what do you have for 16?
Perpendicular, miss.
Perpendicular line for number 16? Are you sure?
The intersecting line.
It's an intersecting line, yes. Number 17. Dylan, number 17.
Perpendicular.
Very good, perpendicular. And number 18, let's see. Rossi, what do you have for number 18? AGJK.
Skew line, miss.
It's a skew line. Yeah, it's a skew line. So it's gonna be Y. And then that is what you guys should have. Now, when it comes to completing the puzzle, this is what you guys should have. Yes?
Miss, but that's a picture. How are we gonna type, or can we just type the name at the bottom?
Yep, you can type it at the bottom. Either that or you can create a text box, whichever one is easier for you. Okay, guys. And then the person that that name represents is this one. He is one of the famous persons that helped to find so many things in geometry, which is the concept that we are covering. Now, I want you guys to go to we're gonna be doing an activity right now. So we are going to be doing a Kahoot activity. That is the pin. This is where you guys have to go. Let me put it in the chat. And then you enter that pin that I have there, 8369951. I should be able to see 27 persons in that activity. You are to go to the website and you are to enter the code that is there. There you go. The code is right there on top of the screen, guys. 8369951. That's the code. I'm putting it in the chat. Okay, guys, quickly. Okay, I guess we can begin. So, remember the rules to the game, guys. You need to answer correctly and the fastest, and then that gives the amount of points for each question. All right? So, I am wondering how you guys would have gotten that question wrong. Which of the angles was not a right angle? Let's look at the points. Okay. Next.
Miss me no gani na it.
That's okay, Philip. Okay. So, this quiz has a lot of basics before I even continue with the questions, because this quiz is basically review, right? It doesn't really have to do with the topic that we're doing, but I want to see because you need to learn some of these things so you can actually understand. And I want to see because yesterday, when I asked you guys about angles, you were very, very confused when it came to angles. So now we have done shapes and angles in a shape before, and I'm wondering how it is possible that a circle, not a circle, sorry, that a triangle, and the triangle that was shown there in the picture, how that triangle had 90 degrees, because I did not see any 90 degrees in that triangle, and this question had two answers. So all of you that chose a square or chose a rectangle, those answers were correct. Any of those two answers were correct. So let's see now. Okay. If a right angle is 90 degrees, which of these angles is obtuse? Which of these is more than 90 degrees? Okay, good. And still, I can't go back and show the. Let me see. Yes, right here. How is A more than 90 degrees? How is a right angle more than 90 degrees? How is C more than 90 degrees, guys? The only one that showed more than 90 degrees was D. Okay, next one. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees and an obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees. What does acute mean? Okay, less than 90 degrees. Good for those of you that got it correct. Number 5. Which of these angles is acute? Less than 90 degrees, right? Okay, most of you got that correct. Number 6. Which of the following statements is true? Okay. Which statement is true? Okay. Okay, let's continue. Number 8. What type of angles are in this triangle? Okay, very good. Number 9. What type of angles do these scissors make? Okay. What is the name of this angle? I had explained this already before. Okay, very good. 11. got this one. It says Billy Bob was told to draw an angle and label it ABC. Which picture is correct? The only picture that was correct was angle 3. A, B at the corner, and C. This is how an angle is labeled and drawn. Last question. Okay. Okay, guys, that was it for today's class. You are free to leave, and I will see you guys for class tomorrow.
Bye, miss.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Emerson.